One rack at a time and one tank at a time. This right here is the Nano rack. You can see there's 3 nano tanks right now waiting to get lined up on these 2 shelves. But there's one tank, another tank over here. And this is the first tank that we set up, the Leaning Tower of Pisa Endler's Life Bearers tank. And there's a ton of babies in there. Today I'm going to be moving this tank and putting it right on this shelf over here. And then I'm going to be setting up another tank soon after. But did you guys just see what I just saw? What on earth is that over there? What is that? This right here, guys, is the brand new 𝗲𝗾𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 WRGB2 Slim, and it's one of the nicest, the sleekest looking lights in my opinion. I'm excited to get it on the tank inside. I will open this light, unbox it, and show you guys this in a short while. But before I do that, I'm going to get done with moving this tank over on that rack, and I might do a water change on the goldfish tank as well. I've got 5 in here. They're really cute, they're really derpy, but we need to change the water. Alright, so I just noticed something pretty crazy about the goldfish tank. I was just about to do a water change until I saw that inside. I thought there was a bunch of poop and mold in this tank, but I took a closer look and it turns out there's just a ton of eggs in here. Take a look at the back over there. That is just insane. I've never seen anything like this, even on the filter. There's eggs sitting on it. I don't want to intentionally try to breed these goldfish because it'll take a bunch of time to raise the babies up, and I don't have that kind of time right now. But maybe sometime in the future, if I get some fancy goldfish, I'll try it out. But for right now, I'm just gonna siphon all this out, clean the tank up, and some of them are even eating it, like this guy right here. Yeah, look at that. It's eating the eggs. Alright, I'm gonna clean this tank up. Alright, so check that out. I've cleared most of the eggs in the tank. There's still some left over, but I guess the goldfish will eat that. The water is looking a lot clearer, and I've put some food in there, which they don't seem to be really interested in. Maybe they'll eat it up later, but if they don't eat it up in the next few minutes, I'll clear it away. But you can see some of them are eating it, so that's a good thing. Like this guy, look at that. Wow, these goldfish are pretty amazing, so I'm really glad I got these guys, but we need to upgrade them soon. Now I guess we can start working on the 1 foot cube tank, or 30 centimeters, whichever way you want to call it. But the Endler's Life Bearers that are in this tank are doing really well. The babies have grown so much. We still can't tell if they're male or female, but as long as they're growing and they're doing fine, that's all good. Right here you can see it's kind of messy. I'm pulling this power strip over from this rack because I don't have one that's long enough where I can hide it behind and pull it up onto this rack and kind of mount it up here. But I've ordered one from Amazon and it should arrive tomorrow, so this will just be temporary, and by tomorrow it should be all neatened up. But I guess it's time to start working on this tank over here. But before that, it's looking kind of dark here, so let's open up this light right here, the 𝗲𝗾𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 WRGB2 Slim. Let's brighten this room up right now. Take a look at that right here. This is a beautiful package. Alright, let's open this up. 𝗲𝗾𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 WRGB2 Slim. It is really slim. I've never used the WRGB2, but I've seen it in person and I felt it before. And this is much slimmer than that. It's much lighter as well, so that's why I really like this. Alright, so this is the WRGB2 Slim unboxed. I haven't put it together yet, but I'll do that in just a moment. It's really sleek and really nice looking. It feels great too. Right here we've got the power adapter, whatever you call this thing, and then we've got the stands right here. And the unique thing about this light is that this stand is adjustable. This is a metal stand, and I'll show you how it works later. It's pretty unique and cool, and I really like this. So I'm gonna set this thing up and I'll show you guys in just a moment. And here it is all set up. Take a good look at this light because this is one of my favorite light that 𝗲𝗋𝗂𝘀𝗀𝘀 has made so far. And the thing I like most are these legs right here. They're just the squarish rectangular look and the solid metal. This thing's solid and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to fall in your tank. I love this design, and I don't think the other 𝗲𝗋𝗂𝘀𝗀𝘀 lights make this style leg. They have acrylic legs, the regular metal legs that are adjustable, but they don't have the squarish type. And the other thing that's really amazing about this is that you can move them. So if your tank isn't the right size, take a look at that. You're able to adjust this. We'll do it with this one as well. So easy, so smooth. Look at that, beautiful. Now one more thing I want to mention that I really love about this light, and I've turned on the lights just for a moment. It's looking a little bit green, but I haven't touched the settings, so excuse that for now. But I love that this light can sit on a rimmed aquarium. It's a high-tech light that can fit on a rimmed aquarium. I don't know if there's other brands out there. I'm sure there are other lights, high-tech lights that can fit on a rimmed aquarium, but maybe it depends on the legs that you use. But this one fits on perfectly. It's really nice and snug, and take a look at that color combination. Black on black, looks beautiful. Now I've had a light in the past, this one right here, the 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝘀𝗀𝘀 aquascape light. It's a beautiful looking light. Look at how nice this thing looks. But it doesn't fit on a rimmed aquarium, and that's because of these little tabs, the legs. You can see that the tabs are on the inside, whereas on the 𝗲𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀 Slim, it's on the outside. So I'll give you a look right here. You can see that the little tab of the legs are right on the outside, and it fits on really, really nice and snug. And that is just a beautiful looking piece of light right there. And here, both of them for a close comparison. As to what I was talking about, we've got the 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀, that's tab is on the inside. I don't know what to call that, but let's call it a tab. And then the 𝗲𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀 is on the outside. So a small little difference, but if you have a rimmed aquarium, it makes all the difference. So maybe I was wrong just a tiny little bit, because it does fit. This 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 light, it fits on, but it sits right on the rim and it doesn't look safe at all. If you bump this just a tiny little bit, this light is gonna fall, and yeah, you really don't want that to happen. It's not latched in place properly, and it can't. It won't. There is no way this light can fit in place. Even like that, if you put it right here, that is scary. You can see on this side, it's sticking out. It's meant to be on this tank, but... So if you've got a rimmed aquarium and you're thinking about setting up a high-tech planet tank, then maybe this light is one that you may consider. Alright, and there it is, all hooked up. Take a look at how good that light looks right in that spot. And right now, I haven't adjusted the lights yet, but I'm gonna probably keep them on 50% red, green, and blue, because I don't have any CO2 in there right now, and if I just blast the lights up at 100% without CO2, I'm gonna get a ton of algae. So once I get CO2, I might raise the light levels up a bit, but just to give you a demonstration, if you want just the reds, you can have a ton of red. Look at that. And then if you want the greens, it brings the greens out, and then the blues, it will make it look white. And that is looking really nice. So we'll go backwards now. Turn the reds down. We'll turn the blues. So there it is, just green. And then now if we want just blues, yeah, look at that. So it's really fun playing around with this. I play around with my Vivid RGBs a lot too, and I have videos on that. So if you want to see more detailed on how to use this app, I'll put the link in the description below. But I truly love these lights. They're awesome, and I really want to get more of these. If you're considering a light for one of your planted tanks, definitely consider the 𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 lights. They've got a bunch to choose from, a bunch of shapes, sizes, colors, so definitely go check out their website. I'll put a link in the description below, as well as their Instagram. Their lights also have timers built into the app, so you don't need to have one of those digital or manual timers that you need to plug in. These ones are very easy to use, and I highly recommend them. So I know I said I was gonna set this tank up today, but I don't think I can do that. I don't have an idea on what scape I want to do for this tank, so let me know in the comments down below what scape you want to see. I'm thinking about bringing back 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗶𝘲𝘀𝘀 that I did a couple of years ago. I think it'll be quite cool, or maybe a 𝗯𝘂𝘾𝗶𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 it so now the wires aren't all over the place, and it's much tidier now. I want to thank 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝘂𝗀𝘀 for sending these lights over. Thank you so much. I really love their products, and I hope to use more of them in the future. But as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on all the upcoming projects and videos. I'm really sorry we couldn't set this tank up today, but we will very, very soon. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time.